Everyone believed heavy things fall faster because a guy in a toga said so 2000 years ago, and no one bothered to check. Unclear. One man grabbed two balls, climbed a tower, and said, "Let's see if that's true or just ancient nonsense." This is the story of how Galileo kicked all science off a tower. Let's rewind a bit. We are in ancient Greece, where a philosopher named Aristotle is basically science's main character. He says, heavier objects fall faster than lighter ones. Makes sense, no experiment, just vibes. And for 2000 years, that was it. It became common knowledge, like the earth is flat or spicy food causes ulcers. Spoiler, none of those held up. Fast forward to late 1500s. The Renaissance is in full swing. Art, music, weird hats, and a sudden obsession with questioning everything. Here enters Galileo. Smart, curious, kinda sassy. He's not buying Aristotle's heavier fall faster claim. Galileo's brain is screaming, wait, what if that's wrong? He tries to bring this up with his fellow scholars and they just shut him down. Aristotle said it, so it must be true. Classic academic logic. It's old, so it's gold. But Galileo was not about to just debate in the classroom. He wanted drama, he wanted proof. And so the legend begins. In the heart of Pisa, Italy, a city known for pasta and of course a giant leaning tower. Now imagine this, it's early morning. The cobbled streets are buzzing with whispers. Is he really going to do it? He's climbing the tower? Wait, what? 2 balls? Galileo ascends the leaning tower of Pisa. 7 stories tall, slightly tilted, dangerously symbolic. He's holding 2 spheres, one big and heavy, while on the other hand, one small and light. Dozens of students, scholars, and probably some confused pigeons all looking up. Now, here's what everyone expects. The heavier ball should smash down first, right? That's what Aristotle taught. That's what every teacher said. That's what the textbooks or scrolls insisted. Galileo holds both balls over the edge. He counts down and let them go. They fall side by side through the warm Italian air and then boom. They hit the ground together. Exactly. Together. No delay, no heavy wings movement, just synchronized impact. And the crowd? Stunned. Some scholars probably dropped their espresso, others probably dropped their jaws, and just like that, Galileo shattered 2000 years of untested theory. Now here's the twist. Historians are not 100% sure this drop test actually happened. Some think Galileo described it as a thought experiment and others believed it really went down. But the idea, the symbolism, undeniable. Because Galileo didn't just question Aristotle, he questioned a whole system of blind belief. He said, stop assuming, start testing. Don't believe it just because someone said it in Greek. That's what made Galileo different. He was not just a smart guy, he was a rebel in robes, a scientist who wanted proof, not prestige. Now, what Galileo proved was not just that 2 balls fall together. He opened the door to a deeper truth. Gravity is universal. It pulls on everything equally regardless of mass. This was not just a correction, it was a revolution. And it would eventually lead to the discoveries of people like Newton, Einstein, and yes, even that movement in 1971 on the moon, when a feather and hammer fell side by side in front of millions. But we'll get there. For now, picture Galileo walking down from tower, maybe smug, maybe proud, maybe just hungry for lunch, but definitely knowing one thing. If you want to understand the universe, you have to test it yourself. And this was only the beginning, because Galileo was not done. He was just getting warmed up. He had done more ideas to test, more rules to break, and one huge fight waiting for him against the most powerful institution in Europe. But we will save that for part 2. In part 2, we will see how Galileo made gravity. Stay tuned for part 2.